Hey, what's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Sunday to you and yours. I hope that you are having a beautiful weekend, that the weather is doing exactly what you need it to do so you can get out and grow your food. I am sitting at the truck stop, so if you hear that noise, my husband just cranked up his truck. He's working on it so that he can get back on the road. And then, I'm looking around and there are quite a few trucks just sitting here. You have to wonder, are the loads there for the truckers to get out and get the shipments into these stores? There are warnings coming out. I was sent an email about farmers warning consumers to expect shortages on their shelves in the stores in the coming months. And this is due to the climate, of course. The conditions have been bad for farmers. They're not growing as many potatoes, carrots, and corn and things of that nature to go out onto the shelves for consumers due to too much rain. And when there is a slack in the rain, the ground is so saturated that things are drowning. This is not just happening in the UK. This is expected to also happen in the United States. It may not be a situation of too much rain. It may be a situation of not enough rain. So there is drought and there is flooding in certain areas, and the food is just not going to be there as we hoped it would. So please, I encourage you to start growing your own food. Not be so dependent on the grocery stores. I recently did a story about a store closing, and within that story, it was a Walmart store because Walmart is closing another location. This is around their 6th or 7th location that they're closing this year. The person said, I hate that they are closing down because they go to that store every single day to figure out what they're going to have for dinner that night. That is scary in itself, and I don't have this channel be about fear, but I fear a lot of people are living that way. We cannot rely that much on a grocery store where we have to go there every single day for every single meal. What happens when that grocery store is not opening up, whether it's short term or long term? What do you do then? What if it's multiple stores in your area? Then what do you do? How will you survive? We need to be less reliant on these grocery stores and more reliant on our own knowledge of how we can grow our own food, sustain our own families. We know that Walmart is not the only store that is shutting locations down. I told you guys about the Family Dollar Tree stores that will be shutting down. Up to 600 of those stores will be going away as well. The 99-cent store is shutting down. So more and more people are going to have to search where and how they're going to source their food, especially if they are not growing their own food. And although many people say, well, I eat out more than I cook at home, so it doesn't affect me. Well, maybe it will when you start seeing your favorite restaurant close their doors. Right now, there are restaurants that are shutting down. Burger King, just a few months ago or last year, I told you they were closing up 400 of their locations. Well, they're still closing doors. There are other restaurants that are shutting their doors as well. So let's look at how we can sustain ourselves if a situation took place where we had no access to food, we had no access to getting clean water. Do you have a way to get clean water? We need that to survive. That's a major thing. That is a major thing. We need food to survive. Will you have your home stocked up with enough to last you at least 30 days? Until something better happens in the world, because something major is coming. The FBI has put warnings out, and they said that we need to protect ourselves as far as cyber attacks on our infrastructure, water going down, power going down. Do you have backup water? Do you have backup power? It is getting hotter now, and I'm seeing grocery stores push the water to the front of the store. But if a huge storm is coming through, all the water in that store is gone. in no time, and you may be left without clean drinking water. Do you have filters for your water? Do you have purification tablets to purify your water before you drink and cook with it? Or even clean wound care? We don't really think about those things. If you get injured at home, you can't go out. How do you make sure that what is going on with you is going to keep you in a healthy enough state until you can get out to medical treatment? We need fresh water, clean water, in order to sterilize those things. Do you have a way to heat your food up? Do you have that little stove that you can use with the propane or butane? Those are things that we need to be thinking about, especially with all of these storms out here happening right now. Power can go out at the blink of an eye. The wind could blow just slightly and some people lose power. So imagine if a whole grid is down. How long is that grid going to be down? Will you be prepared? So I just wanted to leave you with those things to think about, and how you can better get your homestead together and just make sure your family is safe, happy, healthy. See you in the next video.